Ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Okay, welcome back to Semi-Retired Gents. There is a lot of podcasts out there, so we appreciate that you listen to us for even 5 minutes, but turns out a lot of people are watching to the end, so it's pretty nice. So we just want to say thank you. My name is Shaib. I am joined by Keith and Hiro. Gentlemen, how you doing?
We're doing good, man. You doing all right?
I'm good.
All right, cool. So this episode is gonna be Hiro's last in-person episode. You know, it's really funny. I feel like we're just dropping people by fly. They're dropping like flies. We get them. We can keep them for an episode. But anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be Hiro's last in-person episode. So it's gonna be all about Hiro. But I think also we can talk about maybe reflection on the last year, because I think you're gonna leave just before 1 year.
Yeah.
So you're gonna leave just before 1 year, and yeah, I think maybe I'm sure you have other things to talk about. We can talk about that as well. But yeah, just we can all think about how it's felt for the last year. But yeah, Hiro, how do you feel? You're leaving.
It's complicated.
Update.
Yeah, because recently, it's a big problem. Baby, recently I know, baby, maybe 1 month or 2 months baby, drink milk many times. So it's a beginners information for husband, for wife, mother and father. But I didn't know that. So,
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. Every
Yeah.
2 hours. So yeah. Most mother said it's so busy to raise their baby. I know that's why. I know the reason, because many drink. I can't. Maybe. I don't have confidence to.
Nah, you're gonna be great. It's gonna be okay.
Really?
It's okay.
It's okay. So I'm a little nervous to learn about the baby, raise the baby, and for me it's complicated because I live in foreign country. So yeah, that's difficult, I think. But it's okay. I think today I would like to share what I learned after my wife became pregnancy in Malaysia. Like I said, I learned as a baby drinking milk many times, but I learned a lot of information. But I would share about 3 big topics today. At first thing is I'm from Japan. I'm Japanese people, and my wife is Japanese people, and we live in Malaysia. So it is first information. First big thing is maternity leave. Japanese maternity leave is longer. Her company is 20 weeks, and Malay government said 14 weeks. So, but I thought it was so short. Japanese company is basically 1 year.
1 year. Yeah, that's really good.
That's super. Yeah.
That's really good.
Super good.
So the company is giving 20 weeks. Malaysian government is 14.
Yeah, 14.
And Japanese is 1 year.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, so
52 weeks.
Yeah, that's really good.
We are spoiled.
What?
Maybe.
Yes, you are.
How about your country?
I mean, I don't have any kids, but like friends and family, it's not that long.
Oh.
A lot of people in the States, women work until like the last month, then they leave. Then they're off. They're not off that long. I guess it depends on what type of work you do. Certain jobs have different perks, but it's not as long as a year in like Japan.
Yeah.
It's 1 year is good. That's what I mean. it's understandable. I would think every country should be 1 year, but you know, everybody's not fortunate. It sucks.
I think maybe if you work for like a popular company, like one of the bigger brands, it'd be around 26 weeks. I just Googled it. 26 weeks for the for the mother, 26 weeks. For the father, maybe 18 weeks.
Oh.
So government, I think. I'm just gonna say that for now. Yeah, I can't.
Okay.
But yeah, generally, I do think it's okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah,
But
26 is it's okay.
I think the understanding in the UK is if you work for a hospital, you get very good leave, or if you work for a big company, you get pretty good leave. So most people they try and do something like that. But yeah, I don't know about 1 year.
See, look,
That's pretty good.
you said 26 in America, 12.
12.
Yeah,
12.
that's shorter than Malaysia.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
It's
my
tough. It's
American dream is hard.
It
oh,
is.
oh my god.
Yeah.
So yeah, we are spoiled. I feel, but I didn't know about that before she became pregnancy. So yeah, maybe most young men don't care about that maybe. But yeah, so it's first time to hear this information.
I got a story actually. So I used to work for a company, and basically I remember someone was pregnant they were leaving. They were telling me all the rules for this company, and they had a rule. If you she was a woman, right? And if she took the maternity leave, which I think was, let's just say 18 weeks, then she has to come back and work at the company for minimum 1 year. Or they give you like a pro rata rate, so they change the rate of pay or something like that. But
Make sure you don't get pregnant and leave.
yeah, basically that's the idea. Is like you can't just keep getting pregnant and then leave. So yeah, it's pretty. That was probably one of the worst places that I knew of.
Ooh,
That's bad, right?
Yeah,
You have to. Yeah, they made you stay. Like you have to stay, or you have to pay it back, or something like that. I can't. It was a while ago now. We're talking like 6-7 years, so it's hard to remember all the details. But yeah,
The
not
company's
good.
Yeah, they're protecting themselves. That's
Yeah, not good.
It's interesting. Oh, but actually in Japan, some women didn't back to work
They don't
after maternity leave because they can take off 1 year, and if they can't find nursery, maybe prolong the period. So maybe 1 year. I don't know about that, but maybe prolong. So yeah, some women give birth one more baby and
and
prolong.
they years up.
So 1 year,
Get pregnant.
Two
Get
years,
pregnant.
yeah. And that's a good idea. Because the company should pay money. So it's good. It's
I
good
think
idea.
my understanding is the government want people to have more babies in Japan because I think the population is like quite old population. So yeah, I think maybe.
Yeah, I've seen something like that. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Japan's population is decreasing.
Yeah, I think it's because age. So because you have a high quality of life, more people live till they're older. So you have an aging population. It's hard to have a young population, I think.
Yeah, that's problem. So and back to the topic. To second thing, the second big thing for me, hospital examination fee. But Malaysia it's okay. It's okay, not bad. So she is 8 months pregnancy, and we received already 9 or 10 examination. The cost of examination so far has been about 6,000 ringgit. If I say withdraw $1,350.
Does the insurance cover?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's okay. Compared to Japanese hospital, it was little expensive. It's about 150%. But our hospital is relatively expensive. Yeah, big.
Wait. So this is double cost.
What do you mean?
So Japan is half cost.
No. 150%. 150%. So 1.5 times.
Yeah.
So
see.
so it's not bad.
Okay, so so maybe in Japan it would be $1,000.
Yeah, maybe $1,000.
Okay.
So
it's quite similar.
Yeah, quite similar.
Okay.
So, but in here we have insurance, so it's okay. And we will go back to Japan to give birth the baby. So we have to pay flight fee.
Okay.
But I don't want to brag, but we can get money from government for giving birth. It's 18,000 ringgit.
The Japanese government will give you the money.
Yeah, so maybe if
What we said earlier about
if I say
population.
Yeah.
if I say we draw 3,000 to
Dollars.
$300.
Do they
Is
give
this in yen or USD?
USD?
Yeah, USD.
Let's see.
300 to 3,000 to 5.
I got a question. Do they give you a baby kit? You know, like some government, they give like a box with diapers, maybe in the hospital. Do you have something like this?
Yes. Because also, thank you for present. Thank you for your present. You guys present. After she became pregnancy, many friends, including Michael and Kanako, present for us. For some people diaper, some people clothes, some people reference previous movie, and some people money box, expensive money box. So yeah, it's so. Thank you so much. And some her colleague present for us. Yeah, so yeah, very kind of people. I thought, yeah, very kind of people. So thank you so much. And yeah, so and maybe my wife's sister had the baby. So maybe our parents-in-law get used to raising the baby, and they prepare. Maybe they prepared.
Help you out.
Very prepared.
Very prepared
Yeah.
for us. Maybe I expected. So yeah, it's okay. Maybe okay. Yeah. So
It's pretty cool. You guys get the so it's like an incentive to have babies. We'll pay you guys to have some babies.
Dang,
It's interesting.
it's the concept.
how about the US, UK?
No.
Government.
I think we do have government support, like little bit government support. I think it depends on your income. It does, yeah. It depends on your income, and then you can get like more child benefits. Depends on a lot of things, but yeah, you can get some support. Yeah. Maybe not as good as Japan
No.
though.
Oh yeah,
But maybe consequence is important. So I don't know. I don't know a lot, but Japanese government prepare money for giving birth,
very good.
but population is decreasing.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not. It might not effective.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I see what you're
I don't
saying,
know.
yeah.
But so thank you government, thank you friends, thank you friend.
Yeah.
And third big thing, I want to share. Pregnancy is so hard, but it's not related to Malaysia so much. Depends on the person. I thought the pregnancy is so hard. My wife have two hard experience. First thing is morning sickness.
Ah.
She suffered from 1 month and took time during this period. It was not morning but also afternoon, evening. Every time she always had a bad feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And she could eat only tomato pasta.
Oh,
Tomato pasta, which I cooked by myself.
nice. Chef.
And, yeah. And fried potato from McDonald's. McDonald's. So she couldn't eat Japanese soul food, rice.
Right.
She's still okay because I could care about her because I'm
You're a very good cook.
semi-retired.
You have time. You have time. You have time. You have time.
Retired. So yeah, but my friend who live in Malaysia said she was in the hair during morning sickness because she was sensitive to smells during morning sickness. And her husband was busy, so she needed to grab taxi to ride the grab taxi when she go to supermarket. But car is so smelly for sensitive pregnancy.
Yeah.
So she needed to endure it. And do you know? It's no offense. Do you know? Meat corner at the supermarket.
Meat corner.
Meat corner.
Uh-huh.
Meat corner at the supermarket. Malaysian supermarket
Very
has strong smell.
Pungent.
Yeah.
Pungent.
Yeah.
Pungent.
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 So she needed to endure these smells.
Oh.
Makes sense.
Actually, I and my wife went to the Malaysian supermarket. She couldn't get close to the meat corner.
Oh, the smell.
Well, first thing is morning sickness. The second thing is back pain. Seriously, back pain. To be honest, I did not know about that. But back pain is a big problem for sometimes pregnancy. I had saw pregnant women just have 5 kilogram thing in their stomach,
Mm-hmm.
but I needed to change, especially men, for men, change my recognition for pregnant women. They have sometimes seriously back pain too. Because of, according to my research, because of hormone. Pregnancy's bone is flexible, so their nerves become sensitive easily. So actually, when now she lies every night in bed, it takes about 2 minutes. Because she needed to take care their back pain.
Yeah, find it.
So needed to move slowly.
Yeah.
This pain will be continue until she give birth. So it will be so hard. I want to. That's it. But hard thing.
It's a good breakdown.
It's exciting.
Yeah.
First
Of course.
baby.
Yeah. First of all,
Yeah.
I look forward to give birth because it's first experience and maybe big experience. Yeah.
Life changing.
Living in foreign country is a big thing.
I think you have a good plan.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea for giving birth in Japan because family
Yeah.
is close.
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
The two reasons we go back to Japan to give birth. One reason is safety. Reason is he said environment, family environment, because her mother-in-law, father-in-law get used to raising the babies, and they have the house. Maybe my wife feel relieved.
A lot of help.
And my mother-in-law cook very well. My wife likes my mother-in-law's cooking cuisine. So yeah, it's so good thing. And she didn't ride. No. She and we can if something happen, I can make the reservation at the hospital easily because it's Japanese.
True.
Japanese. And second reason is safety. We can talk to doctor with in English and in Japanese. So and we can explain how about her situation if emergency thing happen.
More comfortable in Japan.
And no offense, but some I said previous shooting, Kuala Lumpur sometimes traffic jam is so terrible.
Yes. Yes.
So if she have emergency, she is in emergency. We need to go to hospital, but we don't go soon. Go arrive soon. If traffic jam time. So I'm anxiety about that.
Makes sense.
Is this your parents' first grandchild?
No, because my little brother have a child.
Second
grandchild. Grandchild. My parent, my father and mother. Spoiler. Granddaughter. Yes, she is so cute. She is 4 years old, maybe 4 years old.
Okay.
You guys came up with a name for the baby?
Yes. Her name is Hinata.
Hinata.
Yeah, Hinata. Do you know Naruto?
Yeah.
Naruto married Hinata.
Oh.
Hyuga Hinata.
Okay.
Same name, but different character. Chinese character, but same.
What's the meaning?
It's difficult to explain in English, but yeah.
You can say it, yeah.
Try.
Blossom.
Oh, blossom.
Blossom.
Okay.
Good, you did
And sunlight, not shadow, sunlight area.
That's nice.
Sunlight area.
Blossom.
And blossom. Yes, like this room.
Oh, bright.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty bright.
Positive meaning.
I like that. Cool.
If the previous shooting, I didn't tell my parents. I decided the name, but I explained. I told. I didn't tell my father and my mother my baby's name, so I couldn't tell you.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
It's funny because you pick name early. Maybe we pick name late.
Oh,
Yeah. We pick.
The last minute.
Yeah. We like maybe after baby is here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you first baby? First baby.
I am first and first grandson. First grandson.
But your parents didn't decide your name.
I had one name and then they changed it.
Oh.
Yeah, so, and then I remember every other baby that was born in our family, it was always very late.
Oh, it's interesting.
Maybe 1-2 days before, early, but most time after.
For sure.
After baby.
I think it depends on the culture for sure.
Yeah.
We kind of the same way. It's like
Oh.
last minute.
Mm.
Last minute.
Oh, it's interesting.
Yeah, it's very early. It's interesting. Yeah.
So,
Cool. I like the name.
and
man.
my name is Hiro, so include he. Same. And my wife's name. my wife's name. One character.
Yeah.
So include her name. My baby's name. So
Ah.
my name's our name's one character include my baby's name.
Okay.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Ah.
Maybe.
Very thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Yeah,
Thoughtful.
soulful. Yes.
I like it.
So yeah, my wife come up with the idea in the midnight.
Oh.
She couldn't sleep this night, but she can come up with this name midnight.
It's good.
It's good because we bought the name book, thick big name book, because names meaning, thick book. She didn't want to read thick book, so I read every night. But it's difficult to decide one name. But one day she come up with so
Perfect name.
perfect name. Yes. Yeah, we didn't expected this name, but yeah, it's so good.
I feel like it don't matter. Now you say that, I feel like it don't matter religion, culture, where you stay at. The woman makes the choice. the woman says, this is the name, we say. As men, we say, okay. We say, we can't no argue, okay. That's the name. That's the name. Every time, that's the name. Okay.
That's funny.
That's it.
Okay, that's pretty interesting, man. Like, we're excited for you. We're excited for you.
Very excited for you, brother.
You know, I have to ask because you're not going to be here for your 1 year anniversary in Malaysia. How do you feel for 1 year has passed? Because 1 year.
I come back to Malaysia, okay?
Yeah.
It's a fair party, like.
You will come back, but you're gonna.
You
1 year is
miss the time.
1 year is May.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come back after May.
After me.
Yeah. So my question is
Okay.
for 1 year feeling because
Okay.
you're not here for May.
Okay. I watched the previous movie, collaboration Gary.
Oh yeah, with Gary. Yeah.
Gary said the most difficult thing to adjust other country in language. Same.
Oh yeah,
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Gary.
Yeah, we were talking from our experience. We had no issue, but I think all the issue was.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh no.
I'm dead.
Yeah. Just before I remember, I learned the word okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Yeah.
Oh, okie dokie. Yeah.
Eto. Okie dokie.
Yeah, after I came here, I learned a lot of words
So language, yeah.
from especially
Slang, a lot of slang.
Yeah,
Some
because Japanese people take the test like a TOEIC. Do you know TOEIC? TOEIC test. I take the test maybe 6 times or 7 times. Their English is so officially. To be honest, I can't understand. I can't understand their talking. especially kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I try.
Michael is easy because sometimes he take care of me pronunciation.
Yeah.
So he uses
Textbook.
simple
Textbook words.
English.
Textbook.
So I can't understand other talking.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
example, Michael talk kiss, Shayab talk kiss. I can't understand actually.
Maybe we talk too fast.
Yeah.
Maybe probably.
Yeah.
Fast and plus slang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, so we first when I was first met, we first met at
Pool. Yeah.
Pool hall.
Billiards.
Billiards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand
Much.
I can understand only Keith said keep on going. I don't understand.
Oh, you couldn't understand me.
Yeah, I can understand. I can
Okay.
understand a little.
Okay.
Yeah, but kiss.
Oh my
Kiss.
God. That day was so interesting. That's a
Yeah,
good- that's a
kiss.
good
Keep
thing.
on going. Oh, keep on. And my man. Oh, my man. I heard of that from American movie.
That's his best pop. That's my man.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah. So sometimes TOEIC test maybe UK pronunciation, US pronunciation, and Australian pronunciation. But I didn't heard kiss pronunciation. A little different. I don't know why, but a little different.
It's different. It's
Yeah,
different.
but Will Smith said this pronunciation.
Oh my God, this is I apologize.
No, because it's difficult to change its pronunciation.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm happy. I was happy to invite me. He first. Shaya invited me this pool event. So yeah, I was happy, so happy. But
Wow.
I can't understand. So I don't have confidence to understand English. I study English, but I don't study English hard. So yeah, I don't have confidence to understand your talking, your conversation. So always, every time I don't know. I didn't know where we going to go. So pool ended. When pool event ended, everyone as a guy go to somewhere. So maybe they know we are going to go, but I don't know.
Oh, to the
where
mall.
we are going
To the mall.
To walk around, to walk around.
More. Yeah, but I didn't know that. So I'm wondering
Comment
where
aside,
I'm going.
comment
No. It's my
Sorry,
fault.
sorry.
It's my fault. So I heard Michael, where we are going to go. Wow, more. He said, yeah, it's a memory, my memory. Yeah.
It was a good day.
Yeah, so,
I was looking forward.
yeah,
to
language
it.
is difficult. Sometimes many opportunity to feel language barrier.
Yes.
To feel language barrier. So for example, landlord agent, proper agent, told us how to live there, how to use oven.
They were teaching
how to
you,
pay,
yeah.
how to pay the money, bill,
Bills.
water bill, electrical bill.
Mhm.
She said slowly, but I can't
Ah.
understand.
So did Mamu understood?
Yeah, maybe, but sometimes she was difficult.
It's difficult
too.
for her as well. Yeah.
Because it's no offense, but she can't understand the detail.
Details.
She understands essential. thing.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Basic.
essential thing.
Basically.
So yeah, so it's my rule in Japan. It's my rule. I understand in detail. It's my rule.
Okay.
So, but I can't understand English.
So okay, to go off what you're saying, I got a question. So, because in the American language, someone like Michael,
Okay.
who was in a manager position, he speaks very proper,
Yeah, proper.
and so you understand because you learned the proper English. With someone like me, it's a little English, but it's slang and it's all these words together. You may listen to Shayeb, it may be like English, but it may sound different.
Mm.
So, like in Japanese culture, you guys' language, say I want to learn Japanese language, is it similar to American language where it's different barriers? Like, oh, this is technical, this is the proper way, but you can also say this slang way, or you can say this, you know, the American language is, to learn it, you can learn the basics, but to say like, okay, you can go here, this part of the world it may be different, or go to this part of the world it may be different. But is it the same as in the Japanese language, or is it
yeah,
one?
same,
Is it one? Is it one way?
Same, not same. They have dialect.
Is different.
But we watched the TV show from childhood, so we can understand standard dialect, Tokyo's language. I can understand Kansai, Osaka's language. We can understand because we watch the TV from childhood. So maybe you can understand the US English because he watched the US movie or US drama.
Okay.
So yeah, that's the same logic. Same logic.
One more question: will it be the same in America or the UK? In Japan, like people in the North Japan speak different than Southern Japan, or East Japan speak different than. So in America, it's all English, but different words mean different things in different places.
Actually,
Like in the UK, they have different things. I saw a video of a guy giving a guy a compliment. He was like, "Man, it's greedy. You're so greedy." And I was like, I'm actually happy about that. He was walking around the UK giving people compliments, and he was like, "I like your outfit. It's greedy." And I was like, "Greedy? I guess greedy is a good thing. Like I'm gonna use that." But it was some random video I saw on Instagram. But I'm saying like, see that we wouldn't say greedy in America to give a compliment. We'll say something else. So is it the same in Japan? Like different parts of the country speak differently? Maybe like Tokyo and in a different city they speak differently, or is it the same?
Same character, different meaning is nothing.
Okay.
But how to say is different.
Yeah, okay.
Especially なんていうんだろう、語尾 last sentence. In last sentence, so like why Tokyo is なんでですか? Osaka なんで same? 屋根.
Oh, it's the same. I get it. It's
different.
I get it. It's the same. It's the same. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Pretty cool. It's the same.
So I have one question for Hiro, and then we'll move on to how you felt like the last year went for the because I'm not gonna be here. I think no wait, am I gonna be? I think I might be back.
No.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm gone for all of April, but I'm back in May.
May. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be. We're gonna be here. Are you gonna be here for May?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we'll be here for the 1 year. So yeah, I'll ask one question, then I just want to know how you felt, and then I'll talk about how it went as well. But am I right in thinking in Japan, a lot of people stay in the country. They don't travel too much, or they don't you relocate to Malaysia. Maybe this is a rare occurrence.
Yeah,
Rare occurrence. Do you think it's a good experience for you to leave Japan? And do you think it's a good idea for more Japanese to experience leaving as well?
I think
Good question.
I don't have a good idea.
Okay.
But maybe I was before leaving Japan. Maybe Japanese think maybe only Japan.
Yeah.
Japanese think only Japan. Most. So.
It's okay. I think
yeah.
only Japan too.
It's
okay.
Yeah, so yeah, maybe some people who go study abroad, studied abroad, say the Japanese is narrow-minded. So yeah, but I didn't understand. I couldn't understand because I don't have the experience
yeah.
to study abroad, go to abroad. But I could understand now, especially culture differences. Big impact for me, especially you.
Oh.
Muslim.
Oh yeah.
Muslim. Yeah, Japanese people couldn't understand. Maybe couldn't understand the Muslim culture, especially. Not if I don't difficult Muslim culture, especially halal food and how to bury the people. But we are fire.
Oh yeah.
Because of weather. Barrier. So barrier is different.
Yeah.
Muslim people is not fire, but we are fire.
Yeah.
Because
they do cremation.
Yeah.
Cremation.
Because of weather, humidity and temperature is low. So if we barrier the people, soil quality is low. But Muslims teaching, we maybe I don't know a lot about Muslim teaching. So many Muslim people, Japanese Muslim people, ask
no cremation.
No cremation. So, but if we approved that Japanese soil quality is low, down, very down. So yeah, it's difficult to understand because maybe originally we are criminate. I can't.
It's a hard word. So,
but we changed fire. Change fire. So yeah, it's our history. So yeah, we can't understand. We couldn't. Maybe it takes time to understand Muslim culture detail. And these people, I read this thing, and yeah, political power happen. But yeah, I understand the Japanese people. I understand. I can understand the Japanese people's emotion, but I can understand the Muslim people's emotion now. So I'm complicated, and I don't have good idea actually. So yeah.
So maybe it's good for learning, but you can understand why Japanese people want to stay as well. Is that good summary?
Yeah.
Pretty.
So especially so different culture is I understand Japanese culture. So outside Japanese culture, from outside Japanese culture, from Japan, out of Japan, I can understand. I understand again Japanese culture from out of Japan.
Outside of Japan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can understand the many perspective from many perspective. So it's good experience for me. And
Recommendation?
Yeah,
Maybe.
if you are young, it's great experience because yeah, maybe you are young. You can understand those English more more
Easier.
easier,
Yeah.
deeply. So yeah, it's thanks to Kiss, we understand. I can understand. I can learn many slang. Native speakers talking.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm 33 years old.
Yeah.
Almost 30 years old men can't learn slang. Can't. They will not have the opportunity to learn slang. Native speakers talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm lucky. So if I recommend some people, but some people,
Young people.
young people is okay because many opportunity to learn English. But so and its good point is economical thinking. My thinking is more worldwide. Worldwide because in before I live in Japan. Before I came here, I think only Japanese. I only Japanese, but I understand over tourism is a problem, but I don't think deeply about that. It's not non-realistic. But here, came here. I think I'm anxiety about over tourism, world problem, big problem, climate change. Because maybe it's that's why I came I live in foreign country and I have free time, much free time. So the time I'm thinking is increasing.
You have
that's
time
why,
to learn new things.
And I studying English now with native camp online English conversation. Basically, we talk about news, and with conversation, talking about world news. So I can learn worldwide news, but in Japan, the opportunity is huge to know world news because we read only Japanese. So big news come Japan, but not big news or not big news not come to Japan. We need to read the English article.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
So all this I understand. I can think economical deeply.
Big picture.
Big picture.
Big
Yes. But many information.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Now I'm glad. I'm glad that you're talking a lot today because this
Yeah.
is your last in-person.
Oh wow.
Last in-person video.
You're doing good. Show
Yeah,
hand.
Yeah, show hand.
You're doing good, man.
So same question to you, Keith. Really, like, do you feel glad that you left, and how do you feel like the year went?
Great question by our host right here. Like I'm on 60 Minutes. I'm nervous. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm glad I came. At first, I was skeptical.
Skeptical.
I was like, hey, I heard about it, but I'm looking on the map. I'm like, okay. I'm looking up YouTube videos. I'm like, I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure at first, but now that I've been here a year, I'm glad I came. Got to, much of what Hiro said, see something different culture, experience new life, new food, new people. And I would recommend, like Hiro said, not even if you're young, just like we talked about with Gary, just do it. Travel, man. See something different. Back to what Hiro said a lot, man. He had a lot of points, but growing up in America is very American. I mean, I feel like wherever you grow up at, it's like that. And America is very in the box. Everything's American. You really don't. if I asked the average person about Malaysia or Japan or the UK, they wouldn't be able to. Probably they wasn't super educated. Put it on the map. To be honest, it's really sad. They don't know about that side of the world, you know. So I would say travel the world, man, and experience something, experience a new culture, see something that's outside of your everyday life. And yeah, it's been good, man. It's been a year. It's been some adjustments, but all in all, I like it. I like that we came. It's been a adjustment, not working, having a lot of free time. Like that still is like amazes me. I'm like, I kind of like moving somewhere else or going back home. Like working is like, I don't want to, but I guess I have to. But I've been enjoying my time. I would say that being here and having a lot of free time, be able to actually like do hobbies, things I like to do, actually go into depth with myself and like learn myself. It's hard when you have a 9 to 5 and some people work overtime and you have kids, you have a family. It's hard to actually do things you want to do. So to have this free time and do things is pretty cool. And I would recommend just like even meeting Hiro, learning about the Japanese culture, going to Japan and seeing Japanese culture, seeing the food, seeing the people. It was cool, man. I think everyone should experience something that's out your norm, and you'll be surprised of what you're taught. Which I would say my woke side would be like, it's not true. Like you'll meet a different culture, and it's like it's actually you can learn a thing or two from them that could benefit you. Like our friend here, our host, our amazing host Shael, but he's doing Ramadan right now. Me and the wife did Ramadan for a week. And I was like, yeah, man, this is intense. It's tough. Like I can last. I mean, I wanted to go longer than a week, but I said I'll try again another time. But I did it for a week, and I was like, man. Midday, I'm like, I realized like how much I snack, I'm always eating. It like, you know, as a person, it has you thinking, not just like on a religion base, but like just as a human, like. Okay, maybe I can do better with my diet. Maybe I can be mentally stronger of saying no to things. Maybe it's not just March. Maybe sometimes some other months I can do a fast. Or I could do a fast on material things, or I could do a fast on something else, and it changed my perspective of like, okay, instead of you seeing someone else do it, maybe you should try it. So for my friends and family back home, like traveling, go see somewhere else, but also indulging in something different. Like going back home, I didn't eat sushi. I came here, I'm like, okay, I like sushi. Okay, sushi is cool. Like Japanese cuisine is cool. Doing the Ramadan thing, learning about different cultures, like this is cool. So I don't know. I've been here a year and learning new things. It's been good. I don't see any negative in it of learning something new outside of your normal means. I don't think it's a bad thing. So. Meeting these guys and meeting Michael, meeting Kanako, and meeting everybody, our wives, meeting their friends, and I mean it's been good. I still would recommend people traveling, even if you don't have the means to come this far. Maybe going somewhere closer, but leaving and experience something different. Like Hiro said, when he's in Japan, is really solely Japan. Living in America, like. I knew about Japanese culture, but never in my life I was like, I'm gonna go to Japan. Now, you read about, I see movies, I see anime, yeah, but to actually go and experience it was like, okay, I actually want to come back. I actually would, if I was hit the lottery and win $1 billion, I would own.
Great country.
I would own. I would own property there. Like I would actually go there if I had the funds. I would go there all the time. So I would just tell people, man, you never know until you experience it, man. Just. Trying new food, meeting new people, like just the basic, it can change your perspective. So yeah, just this being here at 1 year in Malaysia changed my entire perspective on people and life and culture. So it's been a good year, man.
That's a pretty good answer. You know, I think I have a question. I sort of have a question, but I think you've answered it already. But I'm gonna ask anyways. But do you feel like is there like a specific thing that stood out to you, like in the last year? Like let's say for example, like going to Langkawi or something. Like kind of like that sort of experience, do you think something else stood out? I do feel like you've maybe answered it, but I'm gonna ask it. Like,
No, that's a good question. My answer was very surface level, but to go like any deeper, being here a year, I learned like people here on this side of the world are more. I don't know what word I want to use. I don't want to use. I don't confuse my friend. My big words. I don't know. They're more humble. They're more nice. They're more approachable. I feel like in America, it's very you have to be careful who you approach. You have to kind of enter the room and read the room. Like let me read the room. I'm very good at walking in. Like let me read the room. Read the room. Okay. Here is more like your guard can be down. People are more open to, it's less, especially being a black man, like in America, it's like, I'm kind of like, my guard is up a lot. Like, I'm like, I don't want to walk in the room and offend anybody. Or I don't want to feel offended by something. But here, I'm not, being on this side of the world, it doesn't feel that pressure. I don't feel that pressure. So people here are more relaxed, the word relaxed, nice, more open, more understanding. It's you don't feel the I mean I get eyes. People look at me, but I don't feel it as bad over here as I did back home. So people are way nicer than you will realize than just living in your box or where you're from. And you're not realizing that how nice people are. You may read in the textbook like, man, this like I went to Langkawi and we were on a cruise, like a tour, and it was a couple. They were from Russia. Or growing up in America is like Russian are bad people. And you don't want to do that, yeah. But they were cool. They were nice, man. He wanted to give me his Facebook. We chatted for like an hour. He was super dope, super cool. And he said the same thing. Like, man, you for American, man, you cool. Like, yeah. He's like, my mindset. I saw you walk up and I judged you, and I was like, man, it's okay. I get it, but. We talked and he was like, yeah, man, you cool. I'm like, you cool too, dude. Like, you don't know these things until like you're taught these things growing up. Like you don't know until you actually leave and meet people, able to fellowship and talk. Like, damn, okay, he's from Moscow. He said I should come. I can't enter the country, but he was like, you should come, man. You cool, man. People will understand. Like I'm like, yeah, you should come to America, like. If you can, but I mean, I think people here are just more on this side of the world are more relatable than people understand or would seem from like afar. They really relaxed. People are cool, welcoming. It feels like a homey vibe kind of. Because you don't get that where I'm from. It's not as much for certain people.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting because, like, you were saying earlier how like, you really got the chance to like get sort of into your hobbies and that kind of stuff. And I think that's really important for anyone to do because, we are like, we could be working constantly and you sometimes really need to understand what you like so you know how to switch off. You know what I mean? Like if you don't know like what your interests are, or if you haven't had the chance to go get into your interest, then how do you actually turn off when you are working like 9 to 5? How do you switch off? So I wish more people could do that kind of thing. And I resonate with pretty much everything both of you said. I think what kind of sticks in my mind is that there's always a chance to slot back into the rat race. You might be a little lower in the ladder, but you'll be back in the race, you know what I mean? So I don't feel like the experiences that either of you have spoken about is necessarily a thing where, like that's it for you now. You can't go back to America. You've ruined your whole situation there. Like that's not necessarily the feeling I get when this is what we talk about. I get more of a feeling of like it's worth getting kicked down the ladder a bit if it means that you have these other experiences along with it.
Facts.
For me, am I glad I left the UK? Yes. I mean, why? The thing is, the healthcare is better here, the food is better here, I can go on and on. Like the housing is better. Like those are like the key things, right? We don't have kids, so I can't really speak too much about the education, but food, housing, weather, like everything, this kind of setup what we got here, like it'll borderline be impossible for us to have. So yeah, like I am glad I left. Don't ask me if I want to go back to the UK because I don't have another hour to try and explain that. You know, what really stood out to me in the last year, the thing is, it's a bit different coming from the UK because we have access to Europe, right?
Yeah, so close.
The travel aspect of it, of like, you know, $30 or $50, you can go to Singapore, you can go to Thailand, or like we've had that experience. You know, Italy would be like a $40 trip. So you know, just for the airplane. I'm not talking about the whole trip.
For sure.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, we
sure.
have access to these kind of things. So that part of it, it doesn't really like make us go wow. Like the main thing for us was Japan, because from the UK, an average flight would be around maybe $900. So so coming here, I did manage once to book a flight for $300, but I got cancelled because of COVID.
Oh my.
But that's another whole hour.
The legendary
I know,
trip.
I know, the legendary trip. I know, man. But yeah, like
unknown trip.
honestly, that would have been crazy because we had to get a flight, go to Paris, get a train, and then fly from Paris to Japan. But it was still gonna be $300 for the flight.
For sure.
So yeah, man. But actually, Japan was the one, because I think even our flight now, it was relatively expensive for Malaysia, maybe, but it was still around like $300, something like that. Maybe a bit more. But I think you can get it a bit cheaper if you go on different seasons. So yeah, like that aspect of like, you know, having interconnectivity and like seeing other cultures and understand, like I feel like I've had that since I was maybe like 24. Like I'm 31 now, so like I kind of, you know, and also like Islamically and that kind of stuff, like we're kind of taught to be relatively inquisitive about everything. Like, you know, you should ask questions, you should, you know, it's not about the rigidity of this is how it is. It's like, no, you should ask, you should try and understand all, like, why the rules are the way the rules are. And I think that also extends to other cultures and other religions as well. You should try and understand why they set their rules and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the whole understanding cultures aspect and that kind of thing, I'm kind of been with it for a while. Yeah, I think there's one other thing. Religiously here as well. So like, you know, that aspect for me, like it's been really nice. Like I said it in the last podcast, but I do feel like Malaysia is a very good case study of how Islam works really well with other cultures. You know, I think we get denigrated a lot in the media. We get put down quite a bit in the media, but when you see the integration between other cultures and, you know, all this kind of stuff, it definitely does work. You know, of like, I can sort of see the efforts that they've made to say, you know, this is the boundaries, this is where Muslims should sort of operate within, and other cultures, you can operate how you want to operate as well. So that aspect of it, I really do enjoy. And then the food is good. The food is good. The food is really good.
Actually,
Yes.
So.
You know, one of my favorite things is the healthy food, because in the UK,
I should have brought that up, man. I'm bad.
yeah, it's, you know, you can get a poke bowl for like $5, maybe
Poke
less.
bowl?
Fish bowl.
Fish bowl.
Fish bowl.
With, yeah, another name is poke bowl or poke bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Poke bowl.
So you can get this for like $5, or you can get sushi. Maybe if you're doing like cheap sushi, you can get it for around like, I don't know, let's say like less than $10, something like that.
Let's go Japan.
I know it's cheaper. It's
Let's
cheaper.
go
I
Japan.
know. But in UK, it's very expensive for any sushi.
Same in the States, expensive.
But I think what I love is, you know, basically in the UK, your main option for healthy food is Subway. Like that's kind of it. Like if you want something relatively healthy, 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be like a Subway or something similar to Subway, but you're not gonna have like, you know, you can get a poke bowl, it's gonna cost you $18. It's gonna cost you $20. Shall I just buy a Subway instead for like $10? Yeah, probably. I should just buy the £10 Subway, and then, you know, like
Yo, he's spitting.
yeah.
He's
and
preaching right
this
now.
is the thing. Like you know what the funny thing is? The poke bowl is like tasty, like super duper tasty. Relatively, I'm not gonna go on record and say it's like the healthiest thing because you know there could be salts and XYZ whatever, right? But it's definitely healthier than like a hamburger. You know, it's definitely healthier than like a cheeseburger or whatever. So, you know, even right now, like when I want to open my fast, I have the option of like 4 places that will all serve rice, that will all serve some kind of protein, and that if I put you somewhere in London, it's probably going to be McDonald's, it's probably going to be KFC, it's probably going to be like, you know, Slim's Chicken or something. Like it's gonna be
Processed,
this kind of, you know,
processed.
what have I mentioned? I've mentioned fried wings, like hot, like
Grease.
all of that is not healthy. And this is the biggest thing for me because I know when I go back, like if I go back, when I go back, you know, trying to find the same options, you have to spend quadruple. And then even someone who is health conscious, like relatively health conscious like me, it demotivates you. You feel like, I don't want to get that poke bowl. It's going to cost me $10. Like, I'm just going to get, you know, some KFC, you know, burger meal. It's going to cost me $5. Like, I'm just going to get that instead. So, yeah, that is probably subconsciously the bigger impact. But one last thing I'll mention is the beauty of the country as well. Like, it's a beautiful country. Like, when we step outside of my flat, there's gonna be like trees, like really beautiful trees. You know, you can go to the KLCC Park, is like a stone's throw away. It's like the greenery is really beautiful. If you take a $20-$30 trip to Langkawi, like you're surrounded by nature, but then they still have convenience stores. Like, so you know, and you can also support local easier. Like, you know, you can go to a hawker, you can go to a bazaar, you can go to all these places. And it's so much easier to like have an option that is not McDonald's. You can like turn away from that. And these are the kind of things that I really appreciate about, you know, those are the things that made me glad that I left. And collectively, they're all the things that kind of leave a lasting impact on me, because I don't think that it'll be easy for me to forget a lot of this kind of stuff.
Man, he is preaching. I'm so mad I didn't bring it up, but I don't want to change the subject, but talking about the food and the resources to the food is so key.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big food guy. I'm a big health guy. So I work out 5-6 days a week. I try to meal prep vegetables, but like he's saying, back home, even in the States, dude, the vegetables. Well, you wouldn't know. You haven't been there, Hiro. But the vegetables, it's just. I hate like sound like propaganda, but it's like a scam. Vegetables and healthy things are more expensive, but McDonald's is $1. So it's like you're almost trained and brainwashed to say, well, my budget is a burger and fry for $1.
Mm-hmm.
But bananas and apples and watermelon and all these other healthy things are $8, $9, $10. That's a lot for people, especially people with kids. So it's like living here is like the access to it and the knowledge of like you go to your local market, they'll have a sign, you know, say these are bananas. These are 5 nutritional facts about why you should eat bananas. It's like back home.
Oh yeah.
Back home it's just a banana and it's like just there. But here it's like a breakdown.
Oh yeah.
What it gives you, what it's healthy for. And it's like, and it's fresh from the market. Like the thing is a running joke me and my wife have. We eat a lot of potatoes. I eat a lot of potatoes with my meal prep. So when I get potatoes, it's funny. You go to the market, it still has dirt on it. And it's so funny to me. Back home, it's like clean. Back home, it looks so fake when you go to buy vegetables. Here, it's like, it's fresh from the farm. They throw it on the thing and you buy it. Like, it still has worms and sometimes worms, but that's not a bad thing, but just it's fresh from the dirt. And it's like, they don't clean it. So it's just a potato and there's mud. And it's like, I would prefer that.
Yeah.
I would prefer my vegetables fresh, like fresh out the ground and cheap. And it's like, you can't get that back home. You hit it on the money, dude. It's like your mind is like, we've been doing so good here. You move back home. It's like, well, my budget is this, so I need to go back to eating this processed grease food instead of eating
Yeah,
You
and no
know,
one wants
healthy
that, by
food.
the way. Like,
No.
and okay, every now and then it's nice.
Oh, yeah,
I
for
love
sure.
a burger. Five Guys, I love it. It's
Ah.
halal here, by the way.
Five Guys, yes.
Five Guys.
Like your main, like you break your fast. Are you gonna break it with a burger or you break it with fruit? So it's like it's man, you hit it on the mind. I'm mad at it. I slipped my mind, but that's one thing I would say. To travel, and when you travel, you'll see the access to healthier options and how easier of access it is to get to where we come from in other places where it's really hard to get.
You can get a fresh watermelon juice like this big for like $1.20, and they would get the watermelon and blend it in front of you.
Dude, it's at restaurants. So back home, that's another example. So say you go to a nice restaurant, but in the States you can get Sprite, Coca-Cola, or some type of juice. But here you can get those options, but they also fresh juice, like he's saying.
$1.
$1, dude.
Yeah,
So
$1.
every time me and my wife go out, I'm like, okay. I'm so programmed to be like Sprite, no ice. That's my answer. Sprite, no ice. But now I'm like, let me get the watermelon. Dragon
Mojito.
fruit. Yeah,
Well, $2.
The thing I like now, I like pineapple juice. I'm like, back home, I never would have thought about even getting something I'm like, I love pineapple juice.
Fresh, so
fresh. So I'm like, I'm glad I were able to come here, learn different cultures from my friends, and be around these different cultures. But like you're saying, if we do go home, but bringing that knowledge and bringing that stuff back with me and try to bring that to my community and say, look, man, you should try some of these things and break some of these habits you have and try these other things. That's one of my goals to do is like, hey, put this down, put that down, and try these other things that you may not be taught or grown up there. Like you said earlier, so focused on certain things. Try these new things, man. You hit it on the money, bro. I love going to the market, like grocery shopping. I love it here. So I love it, dude. So it's amazing.
Maybe I think food. I think you miss Japan.
Yeah, but recently I don't think I want to go back to Japan.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm getting used to Malaysia.
Malaysian life,
Yeah,
retired life.
Yeah, retired life. Yeah.
Japanese food is good, man.
Yeah.
Japanese food is good.
Yeah, Japanese food.
Well, I'll be able to tell you maybe in the next episode, because I think by then I'll be back from a very long trip. But that is going to be it for now. Please like and subscribe and do all that stuff. If you do leave a comment, we might read that comment in the next episode. So thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
You know what we could do? Maybe like a snippet. You can add like maybe.
I know you're gonna make